All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning. It is a full week of checking these damn buttons. There was so much hype over the weekends. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. As always, we got the chapters and links down below if you guys want to click around to a certain subject. Today, we're going to skip the hot topics because we got a whole lot to unpack. I'm not sure if this video is going to be a little longer or a little shorter, but I just want to get to it. So without further ado, let's go. All right, and now into the first set of buttons, basically the main set of buttons that need to be checked. This one right here pops off in the world of Leffen, right? It's been some time since we talked about Leffen. Everybody knows pretty much who he is. Of course, I'll put his profile on the screen. All right, so apparently there's a content creator by the name of, I'll put his profile or his YouTube on the screen, Aziz Al-Yami, I'm probably butchering the name, AKA Hacks. So he made this video basically about the Smash community, a lot of popular figures in the Smash community, namely Leffen as well, right? Named it Evidence.zip 2. And apparently what it is, and people break it down and put their comments on the screen as well, they say, for those confused, Hacks released a 2.5-hour-long video basically painting Leffen as the ultimate evil mastermind. These are his final points. So basically that's it, right? He released this huge-ass, video. It's like almost damn near 3 hours long, right? Basically talking about how Leffen is a mastermind, basically an evil mastermind, and just like, it's a total smear campaign. Going deep, like really trying to cancel this man, like breaking him down from the ground up. And you can see like the list of charges if you guys want to look at it. Of course, I'll put the link. I'm only going to show a brief clip of his video. The link to his full video is in the description field below, so definitely check that out if you guys have some time. But basically just going on, you can see all this stuff talking about Leffen, calling him a lie, a cheat, manipulator. The list goes on.
Is an indicator of psychopathy in itself, but I want to give you a real-world example. When I beat Leffen at Genesis 7, I was wearing a red pair of Adidas pants with white stripes on them. These pants would become synonymous with my run at that tournament. A few months after Genesis 7, someone sent me a picture they took of Leffen streaming. Leffen was wearing a red Adidas shirt with white stripes on its sleeves while editing a digital controller's button layout. Again, this wasn't a coincidence. It was a psychopath's way of showing that he wants revenge.
And then you got two sides of the fence, right? Leffen shortly after posted this comment on Twitter saying, stream will be back today. Then he goes into saying he's going to stream, I believe, some Guilty Gear preview. He will not be discussing things because of legal reasons, and no discussion or memes will be allowed in the chat. See you soon. He goes on to say that at this point, he doesn't even know what to do. He's legit concerned about his safety at events with this level of things. He'll be looking into a lawyer before saying any more, and really just to make sure all his bases are covered. And then if you go into like the replies, a lot of people do have his back. Surprisingly, like you actually read a lot of replies from people saying they think that Hacks is having a mental breakdown. They're like, yo, as deep as this guy went is, it's kind of familiar. Like recently, there was like June the King, right? He kind of did a similar video going after LTG, but it was completely different. It wasn't like, it was basically June the King was pretty much listing facts, right? Just listing things that he's done and that things that have been like on tape and things that pretty much everybody knows. He just compiled them. But the reason why I say it was similar is because it was like a video around the same length and time, like almost 3 hours long. And the purpose of it was basically to get some quote unquote justice or get the other party canceled. But in this case, it looks like there's a lot of people that are almost siding with Leffen in this case. And I'm not going to say it's 50-50 or 60-40 or anything like that. I'm just saying off of the replies I'm seeing off of Leffen's side, you do see some people looking at this long ass video like, yo, this dude needs help. It almost does look like he's having a mental breakdown from the what people are saying. Then you get other popular players like, Justin Wong, Sonic Fox, basically saying anything from take care of yourself or people are crazy. He's talking about his safety now, and a lot of people are like, yo, be safe. Some people think it's not even going to go to that level, but when something this deep comes out, a lot of people are going to worry. Then you got some that are continuing to come for Leffen, like off of that thread, but like, yo, Leff, what about this? Remember when you did this? Leff actually responds to some of this saying, I probably shouldn't have typed it out. This is my bad. I stand by what I said because it was true, but I shouldn't have typed it out because it did look really bad, and I'm sorry. And the tweet he's talking about is this one, and I'll blur some of it out. He says, honestly, this is the one that Leffen tweeted some time ago. He says, honestly, you should have seen the Swedish Smash forum back when it was popular. It was 5% talk about Smash, 95% talk about the N-word, the F-word jokes. No kidding. But the problem is in the tweet, he actually typed the whole words out, so that's why it offended a lot of people. Anyway, people are just bringing up a lot of stuff. past stuff that, you know, Leffen's kind of been through and pretty much throwing it back in his face. So there you have it. I mean, you're going to have two sides. You have the people that are looking at this like attack, like more of like a cry for help, because they're looking at it like, yo, this is kind of a reach. And then you have others that are like, you know, it almost seems like they've been wanting to bury Leffen, or they weren't a fan of Leffen, because let's be real, Leffen's one of those guys, either you hate him or you love him. A lot of people, he goes beyond the Smash community because now he's playing Tekken and these other games, and he's very opinionated. He's gonna speak his mind. He's gonna talk that shit, and he's gonna be right up in front, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, either you're gonna love him or you're gonna hate him, and now is one of those times where like somebody's like really coming after him. So as of right now, it looks like this is where this thing is lying. Once again, the link is in the description field if you want to see that full video or just kind of skip around. But it does get serious to the point where he's like, yo, I probably need to talk to a lawyer. And these last set of buttons, real quick before we get out of here. Oh, and real quick, I want to thank everybody that tagged me in the story. Thank you guys for all the amazing love. And before we get out of here, the last set of buttons that need to be checked, Logan Paul, Money May, went at it last night. Everybody fell asleep. Did you watch this? The number one thing people were saying was like, I feel sorry if you paid for it. And guess what? I paid for it. Not only did I pay for it, but I paid for it mentally from watching this damn thing. It was kind of went the way I thought it was going to go. I don't know why people thinking there was going to be some kind of knockout, because May doesn't really knock people out. I mean, he has some on his record, but he's not that power puncher. Then he's fighting a guy that looks like this. It was literally, remember Rocky? Remember when Rocky fought Hulk Hogan? That's what that shit looked like. And all Logan Paul did was jab and keep him. His arms were so long. Anytime Mayweather came in, he hugged him. He held him. He held him for like 95% of the fight. Like the shit, and I'll continue to put the reaction on the screen. Basically, they were saying, Z, I'm asleep, I fell asleep. This ref annoyed me. I think even Sonic Fox, they were like, yo, oh man, I wanted to see a knockout. Which I'm surprised. I didn't know Sonic got down like that. But look, I'm just saying the shit was disappointing. I don't really know what we were expecting. Think about it. What really were we expecting out of all this? I think a lot of people just wanted Logan to get that ass whooped. I'm really looking forward though to Jake versus Woodley, because that one is going to be a fight. Somebody's getting knocked out. Anyway, besides that, it is what it is. These guys are masters at clickbait. They made their money. They made so many millions. And that was it. So there it is. One more again. Thank you guys for all the amazing love. When we don't post tomorrow, we'll definitely see you the next day. Love y'all forever. See you soon. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
This man's wearing a Charizard Pokemon card as a necklace, one of the rarest Pokemon cards in existence. Oh my god.
Logan better not win, because I feel like he don't deserve it. He didn't do what he should have done. He lasted okay, but he didn't really throw punches. He hugged the whole damn time. There's no reason for him. And his punches were like weak as fuck, period.
Floyd, he went 8 rounds with you.